Hi there.
Hi.
All right, let's loosen up. Let's loosen up. Okay, I've been sitting down at the desk all day.
Okay. My name is Nikki, darling. I am a BDSM and porn performer. My sexual, I guess, what I feel makes me queer is my sexual identity has always been very fluid, and so I've never really been satisfied or have stuck to one thing. I've always been very explorative, and in my small time in exploring, I've just found so many different things that are very arousing for me, that are really exciting for me, that I really enjoy sexually. So yeah, I guess that's what makes me queer. I'm an equal opportunist. I've been doing porn for about 2 years. Porn has brought a lot of really positive things in my life. I mean, I guess one is it has made me financially stable, which I really appreciate. For a really long time, I tried to do vanilla jobs and like regular office work, and like I've done a lot of like desk jobs and non-profit work, which I enjoyed and it was okay, but I felt like I was missing, I don't know, I was missing some kind of spice or fulfillment in my life, and porn has really allowed me to really explore a lot of different parts of myself that I never thought I really could, with people who are, you know, very good at what they do and like have done their research, and so I've felt and I've experienced lots of different things, and also it really has helped me with my self-confidence, because I was really an awkward kid for like a really large portion of my life. I was bullied all the time, like, because like I had small boobs and all these different things, and I'm kind of nerdy and dorky and stuff, and I feel like just from being in the porn community, it's kind of a big community full of outcasts and people who's just like, yeah, I just don't quite fit in with normal people. And so it's great to like kind of find all the black sheep, if you will, kind of like all together, and it's like, yeah, we're weirdos, it's great. So yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, that's how I felt coming into here. Like, oh my gosh, you like people are into this too, and it's not like I'm not weird.
I like to have, I mean, honest relationships, definitely. I am very much a polyamorous person, so I don't think I could ever really be with like one person at one time, unfortunately. But, well, not even unfortunately, it just, I kind of have a lot of love to give, and so, yeah, so I like giving it to as many people as I can as possible. But yeah, as far as relationships go, you know, I've had relationships with men, I've had relationships, well, cis men, cis women. Unfortunately, I have not had any relationships with any trans men or trans women, but I would like to. So, well, no, because there have been some, you know, some awesome, I mean, specifically trans women that I've met, and I'm like, you're an amazing person, and you're really hot, and yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a person where I find attraction with, I mean, of course, physical attraction is some of it, but also with a person that, you know, I find interesting, that I can learn new things from, that's very open, you know, both sexually, but also like mentally in a lot of ways. So someone that's stimulating in those capacities are people that I like to have relationships with. I've always, I mean, it's really funny that I happened to come into this profession, because I mean, beforehand I was, you know, I was a trained dancer. I did ballet for 15 years and was very much immersed into theater and, you know, theater production and performance art. And I guess it plays into being a porn performer, because you really get this really unique opportunity to create a fantasy for viewers. You get to create, you know, this really awesome thing that you know, arouses people that people would never think that they could do, but, you know, or never think that they would be able to witness only through like this fantasy world. So you kind of get to like play magic, which is really awesome. And, you know, doing that, I mean, it takes the creativity of you and other people, and I don't know, it's really awesome to, you know, do that. I think a lot of times people, when they think of porn and stuff like that, they like to think of a lot of negatives, but a lot of the time I always get really happy and excited when, you know, either fans or people will message me or like hit me up on Twitter and just be like, thank you for like this thing, like, oh my god, it was really great, or like this totally like helped me and my partner like think of these things and like open up more sexually, and like hearing stuff like that, it's like, yay, like we're doing good things and like we're spreading happiness. And so yeah. I have a lot of like pretty messed up fantasies, but I guess one I really have always wanted to do, I've never like, I always like have always wanted to do like an abduction thing. Like I want to be like, yeah, like so I know it sounds so bad, but yeah, I want to be like walking somewhere and then like, I mean, all of this consensually, of course, but like kind of like pre-planned, but like, yeah, like captured and like tied up and thrown in the trunk of a car and like taken out and like blindfolded and like totally like messed with, like, and like you don't know how many people are there, and like, yeah, so that's like that's a really big one I've always wanted to do. But don't abduct anyone unconsensually. That's bad. But yes, that's like always been like one thing I've always really wanted though. So yeah. So all my queer friends, you know, like plots and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe for your birthday.
Yeah! Yeah! That'd be like the best birthday present ever. Oh my God. I like to write. I like to write poetry and write, you know, short stories, or even just, I don't know, writing about experiences and things like that. I always, I think a lot of people like release stuff and get stuff out in different ways, and for me, writing's always been a really awesome thing for me. I love dancing. I still will dance even though I don't perform anymore. I love going to classes. I love going out and dancing. I like to ride my bike. I'm a bicycle rider, hardcore, and so
yeah.
So I like to ride around the city, and I'm one of those crazy people like zipping through like cars and stuff like that you know, drivers hate. And yeah, so I like doing all that stuff. I like, you know, hanging out with friends, being in good company. I love cooking. Like, I love, like, inviting a bunch of friends over and, like, having, like, family dinner sort of, so, like, cooking and doing stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm a big bookworm, so I read a lot of books, too. And it's, like, my favorite, like, Sunday afternoon activity when I'm not doing anything. It's reading books, all types of books. So, yeah, I make a really good chicken piccata with, like, capers and mushrooms and onion and garlic. I love making pasta. I make this like really awesome like Thai peanut sauce, and like you can put it in anything. Like you can like put it with shrimp, or like put it with chicken or tofu, or yeah. So I like cooking all types of different things. I always love like learning new recipes. Learning new recipes are like my favorite. So yeah.
I love people who could cook. It's just like, it's like knowing how to fuck.
It's really important. It's like it's kind of like sex. It is, you know. You're making love to food and then giving it to someone else.
It's the like, I guess the physiology of the human body when they're expecting food is the same as when you're expecting sex.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
That's the thing. Like your eyes dilate, your breath gets a little shorter.
That's exciting.
You're like, oh, it's coming, it's coming.
It's coming, it's happening. No, seriously, and I love that. Like, I love cooking for people. Like, that's like, everyone has different ways of showing, like, I guess people have different ways of showing like how they care about people, and so that's like my big thing. I'm like definitely like mama bear, and I'm like, come let me feed you, child. Like, yeah, so that's definitely how I am. I love cooking, all types, and like you definitely like share your love through the food you make. Like you can tell when a person has a lot of love in them because like their food is like delicious. Like, yeah, so.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that one. I love cooking for friends. Like, I made my partner pollo verde. Just cooked it all day. Just like
Oh yeah, did you like put it in
slow.
like the slow cooker? So
I don't
like
have a slow
falling off the
cooker, but
bone,
yeah, it was getting there. It was getting
yeah.
there. I was like, oh, food and sex.
Right? It's like if I can just cook, eat, and have sex all day, like I mean, living the dream, right?
Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you.
That's all.
So, I hope you enjoyed our video. To get more information or contact us, please visit our website